Friends and neighbors, welcome back. Farming Simulator 2013. We're on Grazyland. It's me, Akiic to the head, aka Michael. Welcome back, welcome back. As you can see, we are on Grazyland. There is a Goodyear blimp flying overhead. We were going to do Tannenhof. Unfortunately, I ran into some problems. Some of the main doors and gates that you actually need to get into your fields and get your equipment out of certain areas, I was unable to get to work and open up. I know there was hours and stuff from 8 to 1800, I believe it was, or 8 from 6 p.m. Even testing it past those hours, they still wouldn't open. Now, some of the doors would open, but others would not. So I'm not sure what was going on. I even took out all my mods and put just the basics in and still had the same problem. So I'm not confident enough with Giant's editor to go in to try to see what could be causing these problems. I would need someone like Ian Robson or someone who's more excuse me, my voice is cracking. This is the first recording I've done since I've been sick. As most of you know, I've been homesick all week. So my voice may have that problem off and on. I apologize for that in advance. I'm on the mend though, so I hope to be better in a few days. So that's good to go. Get some geese flying overhead. Anyway, as I was saying, I'm not confident enough to go in there and try to figure out what's going on. I'll keep working on it because I would rather play on a Tannenhof map. It seemed like a much better, or much more that you could actually do on there. But like this one, it had the forest mod as well as the soil management mod. But this will do in the interim, and who knows, maybe we'll fall in love with this one. So without further ado, we're going to go ahead and get started. Now I've got the equipment moved out into the fields. We got a giant spelt field here. And those of you who don't know what spelt is, it's sort of like wheat, but it's from hundreds of years ago. It's a wheat-like product. It's much more golden though. It's a cross between a wheat and a barley. Just look up spelt farming, and you'll see it. There's quite a bit on it. It's actually quite a lucrative crop that a lot of people like to use. Across the way we have potatoes. I've got the machinery down there for that. We'll get that started as well. And then I've got a couple of tractors. Now what I've done is everything's pretty much starting equipment, what we have. The only thing that I have done is I had 3 of these trailers. I sold 2 of those, and then I sold a little Lindner tractor that we started with just to get the money to buy what I bought. This tipper here, which is a pretty much an all fruit type tipper. Silage, grass, potatoes, beets, wheat, barley, mites, rape, and wood chips, and it holds 33,000 liters. It's from the Giant's main page, or Farming Simulator main page downloads. It's a new mod that they have, really nice. You need 2 files for it. You need a shaders tipper mod as well in order for this to work properly. And then I bought the Unimog up here, good German staple vehicle. It will service well. It's also Forst edition and stuff, so this will service well. So I replaced the Lindner with this. It's a much better vehicle. We can use it as a tractor as well, plus it has the plowing spec. Really nice little vehicle here. So let's go ahead and get started. We'll get the old Philip going on the harvester here. Those of you who don't know Philip, he's been with me from the start. And Philip's the hired hand I normally hire. And when I need an additional one, then I normally hire my brother Alan. But wait, don't get so eager there, Philip. Well, I want you to see if all your stuff is set up right. Come on now. Let's go ahead and check. Get rid of that and open this up. See, you weren't even set up correctly. Let's go auto. Yeah, we'll keep them in circles. Driving is fine. Yeah, let's go ahead and go with that. So now you can go there, buddy. Now it says Dinkle, but it's not actually Dinkle. It's actually Smelt, and you'll see that when we load it into the trailer. And if you look at the output here, you can see it's a much darker color than your normal wheat, and it's thinner as well. So we'll get him going. We'll worry about him later. My apologies for that. Been in bed all week, just about. So I'm not feeling too good this morning, but I needed to get a video done because I realized I don't have a video to go out this morning. All my other videos that's been going out all week have been scheduled. They were all filmed before I got sick, and this will be the first video that needs to go out since I've been sick. Don't take it long for him to get full. You can see he's already 56% full of spelt. Now I really probably should have the Unimod hooked to this tipper here, because this is a quite heavy tipper. This thing doesn't want to move very well. Let's just go ahead and sneak up beside him here. Now the trees don't have collisions on them, if you remember from my introductory video on it. And you have to be careful about this trailer, because what will happen is if you stay in one spot, the trailer will actually fill up like it does in real life in that one corner. Let's see if I can get it to do that. Let him go down. You kind of can see it there. We're just in the front. You can see the front piled up a little more than the back. It's a good introduction. It's a good concept that's been employed here. I really like that because that's what would happen in real life. Let's jump over and get these guys going. Now this is a two-step process. We firstly have to top the potatoes, and then we have to come in behind them and harvest them. Now the problem is I tried doing it with one vehicle, and the problem is being the harvester is offset, it doesn't work very well to do it at the same time. So what I'm going to do is use auto tractor, and we have to have it on auto. We can't have it on hired help because then you don't get the option because of what it actually is. So, and we want him to go that direction, and hopefully it won't get too out of hand. Last time I did it, he had a giant curve into. Well, let's let him offset just a little bit. Working mode, yeah, normal. And let's go ahead and get started. And we'll see how he does. He's detecting the field. Now he's going along. So we'll check back on him in a little bit. But as you can see, the harvester's already full. So let's go ahead and go up. And now watch. I'll put this just in the front corner, and you'll see how quickly it piles up to the front. Now, we're going to have to get rid of this harvester as quick as we can for the simple fact that it just doesn't have the holding capacity that we're going to need to be able to manage the entire operations by ourselves. Because I don't use course play. I haven't got it figured out enough to be able to be confident in using course play. So most of everything we'll have to do will be between Philip and ourselves. Now you can see how that corner now is just piling up in there? Look at that. And I don't think any of the other tippers do that. Not that I've seen. I could be wrong, and most likely I will be wrong, and you guys will correct me in the comments below, which is fine. Where are you going, Philip? Or not Philip, Alan, my brother. Let's go. Where did you go? Where are you? What did you do? Why did you go? Why did? See if we can get this fixed. So obviously that's not collisioned either. But something there is, which is odd. Oh, the pole is, or part of the pole is anyway. Okay, let's see. Let's try this again. Why did you do that? Did I not have you in circles, maybe? 5? Ah, that's what it was. No, we had this last time. This should work. Now we want you to go that way. Everything else is okay. Let's try that again. Now I can't sit with you all the time, brother. Make sure you're going to do it right this time. May have to top these ourselves. It could be because I'm going against the rows this time. Last time I went back and forth, but it seems kind of pointless to go the short way instead of doing it the long way. But if it doesn't work this time, then I will go ahead and hook it back up the correct way, going with the rows instead of against the rows, which is probably what I should have done to begin with, but it just makes more sense to go the long way instead of the short way. Now, why aren't you backing all the way up? Now what are you doing? Oh, you're starting way out there. Okay, well, I'll worry about that later then. We may have to top the potatoes off camera and just get them harvested. Okay. Now if we tab through, not sure if the smelt will be on here, but let's take a look. We've got 16 pages of prices to go through. So if we look, that's all your normal grains. We got carrots and onions as well on this one. Spelt, there it is. Spelt is even right now. Dairy and Etika don't take it, but the farm shop takes it for $3.48 per, probably per 100 tons. $7.85 at the Grain Akiic. We might go to sell this straight away at Grain Akiic. Yeah, milk is doing quite well. It's down. So that's all pigs. Whoop, I didn't see that. Listen, what was the great demand coming up? Onions, carrots, and sunflowers. And he's mad because I'm in his way. Yes, yes, I'll move. Okay, so spelt, we'll probably take straight over to Grain Akiic and sell that for $7.85 per 100 ton. And if we look at the map, the Grain Akiic, I believe, was right over here somewhere, right? No, it's probably this. That's probably what it's representing, Grain Akiic. So we'll have to go over here, which is quite a ways from our farm actually. We have to go up north past the car wash and the garden center. Okay. But we see we're only 35% full, so we've got quite a bit that we can hold. And I don't believe we have any in the stock here. What do we got? We got 5,000 barley, 2,000 canola, 4,000 corn, 14,000 potatoes. And if we cycle through 3 pages, we got 3,000 wheat, and that's it. So we don't have any spelt in our silos as of yet. So we'll fill this up and we'll take at least a load of this up and get a little extra money coming in. That way we have a little on hand. I didn't do any loans, as you can see. I'm on the normal difficulty, I believe I am. Not the hard one, because I figured with the soil mod, the forest mod, and everything's going to be a little difficult anyway. So let's just start it out on the medium difficulty. And you can see we got 100,000 loan, and that's what we're going to have to be paying off. And those of you who have watched my other series know I like to set goals. And the goals that stood in the old series of owning all the fields, getting out of debt, and getting €1,000,000 in this case still stand. So as you can see, we need quite a bit to own all the fields. So this is going to take a while. We only currently own 1, 7, 4, 3, and 2. And you can see they are, looks like canola. This might be rye. This is, of course, potatoes. And then we have the spelt here. So there we go. Man, this is going to take forever with this harvester. I got to get a new harvester as quickly as possible. One that has a larger grain capacity tank. We need to move forward a little bit. I'm getting it all piled up in one area. See, now he's putting that big bow back in there again. he's topping it, but he's doing that big arc in there, and it has something to do with the auto tractor not liking, because normally, you know, hired help aren't able to do these type of functions. Normally they just do plowing, cultivating, seeding, that type of thing. And if I had course play, then auto tractor will work much better than what it currently does. So, but unfortunately, like I said, I'm not very familiar with course play. I need to work on that. But he's getting the job done without our assistance. Now he will be able to start collecting the straw here. Now I'm not sure if the straw will work with the animals or not. It should, because it should be the same kind of, yes, let me get out of your way. Should be the same basic concept as what normal straw is. Am I still in your way? Are you kidding me? There you go. So let's see how this looks in the wagon, whether it's listed as straw or, yeah, it looks like it's listing it as straw, so it should be okay. Don't push me off. Now, did you make it where I can't? No, I did okay. And it looks like straw in there, so it should be the same basic thing as normal straw. We'll need that for the animals. And he's almost done again. Let's back this out. Block the road temporarily. So, Farming Simulator 13. I don't know if any of you guys follow the forums, but I follow the forums on Steam, at least on Steam, not the main forums, but Steam forums. And someone had actually come up with a nice idea that I haven't heard whether this will be a feature or not, but it would be a nice feature. See these trees around the fields, instead of just making them to where they're non-collisionable, or you have to fire up Giants Editor and just have them removed, or whatever the case may be that people used to use to solve the issue of hired help getting hung on them. Being that there's going to be forestry involved, will we be able to take a chainsaw to them and cut them down and harvest them? It's an interesting question someone had raised. That'd be nice if they'd be able to do that, or whether there only be special areas like there currently is now that you can cut the trees down. So it's a good question, and question I hope will get answered sooner than later. But it's a good concept. I like it. How are we doing on time? We are almost 20 minutes in. Now I want to try to keep these around 30-35 minutes long. Normally, you know, I like to make the 45-minute videos, but you know, you guys probably don't have the time to watch that long of a video. 30 minutes may be pushing it as well, but I feel anything less than 30 minutes, you just don't really get the grasp of what's going on, or you just get into what's going on and then it's over. So I'm going to try to keep these around 30-35 minutes long, and hopefully we'll be able to grow with that. Now if it works out to be too long for you guys or too short, make sure you leave your comments and suggestions below, and we can always adjust the times from there. But what I'll do is, a lot of this I'll do off camera, as you know, you don't need to see everything. Like this entire field you won't need to watch. I'll be able to do that off camera. How are you doing? And what we'll do is same like with the topping and stuff. I'll probably pull the Unimog over here in a minute and we'll start getting the potatoes. Matter of fact, let me just do that now. Let me just get that little section there. So we can pick this piece up. There we go. And let's put him back in to this mode. And let's just check 5. Let's get rid of this. And we want him to, yeah, that way is correct. Keep going. What are you doing? Let's see. Shut that off. And shut that off. There we go. There we go. Now he's back on track. No. There you go. I hit the wrong button again. There you go. Keep going. I hit 6, and 6 will change the direction on them. You don't want to do that. I try to hit 5, but this keyboard is so close together. Okay, let's jump to the trailer. We'll get that, offload it real fast, and we'll jump over to the Unimog and get that hooked up to the potato harvesting machine. And we'll do some potato harvesting. Oh, this thing is heavy. Don't want to move. I really should probably have the Unimog hooked to this instead and use this on the potato machine. There we go. And let's jump over to Unimog. Where is that? Right there. Let's fire it up. Shut off the emergency brake. Now let's close the door. And let's head on over to the potato machine. Clear, clear. And we'll back up into place here. We'll unfold it. Now I don't know whether this will make it or not. On its own, I don't think it will. I think we'll have to do it ourselves. Let's just check, see if the function comes up. And that does come up, but only on auto as well. You know what, let's do it ourselves for right now though. Let's just shut that off, lower it, turn it on, and let's put it on 1 to begin with. Ooh, 1's still too full, too fast, let's go on 4. There we go, that will work. So we'll just harvest some potatoes up. And something's blocked. Doesn't say blocked. Yeah, it does say blocked. What is blocked and where is he? He took off on the field again. Why? Oh. Yeah. Where did we go? Where did he go? I don't even know where he is. There he is over there. I really don't know what you're doing, Philip. I really don't know what you're doing. We want you to go that way, that's fine. And see what you do. Okay, let's try this again. Okay, so let's lift that up. That's not going to work. And let's see if we can get this back in correctly. Give me a second, Philip. What are you doing? There you go. Okay, get that turned back on. Just collect this little bit through here so we can get on it straight. Ooh. Almost hit the car. And away we go again. Like I said, most of this will be done off camera. I really hate collecting potatoes. Without the big machine makes it so much nicer. Without that, and he's blocked again. It's the harvester is actually blocked this time. Let's jump over and see what's going on with that. There we go. Almost full already. Now these offset potato harvesters, they are always a pain to figure out, for me at least. Especially if you don't have the rows to follow. If I was going back and forth that way, I'd have the rows I can stick my tires in and get the idea of where it needs to be. But unfortunately, going against it, you don't really have that option. And Spelt's almost full. He is full now. Let's just get over this way a little bit. Can I squeeze through here without hitting anything? Yes. Okay, let's leave him there for a minute. We'll come over here. Time-wise, it's 26 minutes. We're okay. We got a little more time. I'd like to sell a load of grain real fast. Just get the money in. Maybe what we'll do, we won't get a full load. We'll take what we're get right now, and we'll take this and sell it. I think what I'm going to do though is I'm going to swap out this tractor for the Unimog. Unimog will pull this much quicker than what this is. Okay, let me go ahead and do that now. Let's shut this off. Let's just pull this out of the way over here. Disconnect. And let's go pick up that trailer. Now he's getting it cut. It's not what I was hoping for, but what can you do with hired help, right? If you want something done right, you do it yourself, as the saying goes. Although I don't think I'd do much better than what he's doing either, so there you go. Take that for what it's worth. Okay, yes, I know you can't make your turn. The guy's in the way. I'll move him now for you. Okay, let's disconnect that for a minute. Let's just pull him out of the way. We'll hook the Unimog up to it. And I need to change the boards, otherwise when I pull up beside him he's going to want to drop some grain in the back of this, which I suppose isn't a bad thing, but we're just going to get a little more from him as we're going up the side here anyway. And we'll go sell this. Come on, get up here beside him and get for it. Well, that's not going to work. You're going to correct yourself? Yes, you are. There we go. Come on. That's good enough for government work. Let's go. It's almost full. Now we'll take this north. Yeah, this goes much quicker. Now, which way do we actually got to go? So if we look here, we are coming out here now, so we'll make a left here, follow this up, and then make a right, and it's up that way. Okay. So we go left till we can't go no more, then we make another left. Oh, that was the road back there, wasn't it? Okay. Sorry, you're too slow. I'm a working man, got things to do. Here we go. Oh, I can't barely swallow, people. I apologize for that. Okay, so we want to make a right here. And of course, you're going to go right as well. Don't make a left. Thank you. Did we go the right way? Yes, we are. So we want to make another left right up here. There we go. And there's the garden center, as well as the car wash here. There's the car wash. And they've got a leak sprung on the outside over there. If you guys watch my introduction video, see out there they're madly trying to replace it. Now this should be grain Akiic up here on the... I thought it was on the left. Maybe it's on the right. No, it is right here on the right. So this should be grain Akiic where we'll get the most money. Okay, where do we go in at? This looks like it's roped off here. That looks like the sell point there, but it looks like it's closed off. Maybe they moved it. Let's take a look. Maybe it's over here now. Maybe it's inside now. Let's take a look. Yeah, it looks like we might sell it right here. Spelt is not accepted here. Guess this isn't the one we thought it was. Okay, where was spelt accepted again? It says grain Akiic. This says green Akiic though, but maybe it's actually somewhere else. Raps Akiic, Spinnerai, Edeka, BGA, Landhandel. There's the butcher. Logistics, that's the other animal parts up here. That's where all the animals are. No, that's green Akiic where we are. That's actually on the thing. So grain Akiic, maybe that's supposed to be Raps Akiic. Did we see Raps Akiic on here? No, Raps Akiic is there. Schlachter, grain Akiic. Where is the grain Akiic? Anyone see that on the map? There's BGA, Heidsverkraft. There's the dairy. There's the heliport. There's Raps. There's the sugar factory. There's the spinnerai for wool. Edeka, Landhandel. Getrida Akiic. Is that on there? Let's see if that's on there. Raps, Schlachter, dairy, Edeka, farm shop, gardening, grain Akiic, green Akiic, logistics. You know what? That's probably the one we want over there then. This one right here. Let's go over there real fast and we'll call it an episode. We're already 35 minutes in, so this is going longer than I thought it would. So let's just pull up the map. We'll just run over there real fast and see if that's it. If it's not, we'll sell it there anyway, even if it's for a loss. And then I'll look and see if I can actually find the place that we need for next time. Or what I'll do is maybe we'll just end it there. And then maybe you guys can point it out if maybe you guys saw it on the map and point it out to me in the comments below. Let's go ahead. Whoa, careful, Michael. Careful. I got to get these street lights working too. I have to read up on how to do that, but street lights are supposed to work as well. I just have to figure out what it is to do that. I think I need the ample mod, but it's supposed to come with it. Now this should be what we want then. Let's zoom out so we can actually see. Yeah, this looks like it's got a lot of silos and stuff. This looks like it's probably going to be the place. So let's just take a look. Yeah, it appears to be right. I think that's the correct one. If not, I'm sure you guys will let me know in the comments below that it isn't. So we'll let that go. Let's just tab over here real fast, see how he's doing, and I'll leave it there. So thank you for joining me on the first episode, everyone, of Grazyland. Like I said, we'll try to get some of the street lights working and stuff like that, and do some other stuff offline. Thank you for joining me for the first episode. Hope you enjoyed it. Mash that like up button if you did. It helps me out. It helps others find the channel as well. Leave your comments and suggestions below. I do reply to them all without fail. And again, I apologize for sounding horrible on this one, but I've been sick all week. This is the first recording since being sick. So thank you for joining me. We'll see you all next time. Have a great day. Bye-bye.